Hello second graders, in this video I will read the second half of the digestive system for you. There's another video where I read pages 1 through 23. This video I will read from page 24 to the end. I'm going to read chapters 3, 4, and 5 to you. Just so you remember, our question we're working on is how does food nourish us? Here's 3 examples of vocab words that you're going to hear throughout our unit. The word digest, the word system, and the word nourish. In this book, you will see more steps of the digestive system, which you can see right up here in my at-home classroom. We remember that the digestive system starts in your mouth, goes down your esophagus, gets to your stomach, goes to your small intestine, to your large intestine, and then your rectum. There's an example of the digestive system right there, and here's your question that you can focus on. All right. I'm going to start on page 26, chapter 3, the digestive disorders. Have you ever had a stomach ache? It tells you that your digestive system has a problem. Other signs that something is wrong include vomiting and diarrhea. They could be a sign that you have eaten the wrong foods or caught an infection. They can also indicate that you are under stress. Got butterflies? When you're nervous, your stomach shuts down. This allows blood to go to other muscles, and it causes a fluttery feeling. Have you ever felt nervous and felt like there's butterflies in your stomach? Why does my stomach hurt? Wow, before I read, let's take a look at how nice the author designed this page. I see photographs. I see headings. I see bolded words. I see captions around the photographs. This informational text has a lot of clues to help you know what's super important. I really enjoy reading informational texts that include lots of clues like this. Why does my stomach hurt? A stomach ache could be caused by something you ate. Some people are allergic to foods such as wheat or nuts. Other people are lactose intolerant. They cannot digest dairy food properly. Stomach aches can also be caused by eating a poisonous food, such as some types of mushrooms. Here's these purple words here, and the author included an arrow to point to different types of lactose. Our caption tells us a little bit more about lactose. In the small intestine, an enzyme called lactase breaks down lactose. Lactose is sugar in milk. People who are lactose intolerant do not have enough lactase to break down the lactose in large quantities of dairy foods. That reminds me of some of the questions you all asked yesterday about the digestive system. I hope some of these pages give you your answers. Food contains microbes, such as bacteria. Fortunately, most microbes are killed before they can harm you. Some, however, cause you food poisoning. Many produce toxins that poison your body. The symptoms include cramps, vomiting, and diarrhea. It may take several days before your body gets all the germs out of your digestive tract. You may need to see a doctor. Has anyone in your family ever had food poisoning? Here's our next heading, throwing up. You have probably had to throw up at some stage in your life. Vomiting is certainly unpleasant. However, it has a useful purpose. It is often your body's way of getting rid of poisons before they get into your bloodstream. The muscles in your abdominal squeeze your stomach. This forces the stomach to empty its contents back up the esophagus and out of your mouth. Heartburn and ulcers. Usually, a ring of muscle keeps food in the stomach from going back up your esophagus. Sometimes, a problem keeps it from closing properly. Stomach acid may get into your esophagus. This causes a burning feeling called heartburn. Some stomach aches are caused by ulcers. Ulcers are wounds in the stomach lining. They allow gastric juice to attack the stomach's wall. Ulcers are often caused by a particular bacterium. Doctors can use an antibiotic to kill the bacteria. They use antacids to reduce the acid in the gastric juice while the wounds are healed. You may not have known about having to take antibiotics for something in your stomach, but have you taken an antibiotic when you were sick before or maybe had an ear infection? There's different types of medicine that can help you when you're sick. Colon care. Sometimes what you call a stomach ache is actually pain in your large intestine. If you haven't drank enough water or eaten the right foods, you may be constipated. If you have an infection in your large intestine, your body will want to get rid of it fast. The result is diarrhea. Sometimes the same symptoms indicate a more serious disease, such as colon cancer. In these cases, a surgeon may remove the unhealthy section of your colon and reconnect it to the two ends. It's important to drink water when you are thirsty. Chapter 4. Call the experts. It can be hard to figure out what's causing a digestive problem. Your body will fix problems such as gas or mild infection on its own. More serious problems require advice from a doctor. If your doctor is unsure what is wrong, he or she might send you to a gastroenterologist. That's a doctor who is an expert in the digestive system. In the word gastroenterologist, gastro means stomach and entero means intestine. So I guess that's how they came up with the word gastroenterologist for a stomach doctor. The first stomach surgeon. Years ago, doctors didn't understand the digestive system. They had no way of seeing inside the body. This started to change in 1822. A fur trapper named Alexis St. Martin accidentally shot himself in the stomach. The wound healed, but the fifth-sized hole through his skin and into his stomach remained. Surgeon William Bowermount used the hole to study the digestive system. He would tie string to a piece of food and push it through into the hole. Then he pulled it out at various times to figure out the steps of the digestive process. Bowermount also discovered that the stomach acid broke down its own food. Wow. Here's an illustration of what he looked like. The tube is inserted to the body and is called an endoscope. That's what this caption says. We're going to learn a little bit more about it here in the text. Today, doctors can look inside your digestive tract without cutting you open. They insert a special tube with a light and a camera at the end of your body. The end of the tube also has a tiny device that can take a sample of your tissue so that the doctor can study it in a lab. Chapter 5. Fit for Life. If a meal is late, your stomach might growl. It's contracting and releasing juices ready for your food. How do you keep your digestive tract in top shape? Eat well, drink water when you're thirsty, and get regular exercise. If you do these things, the good things will get into your system, and the unwanted waste will move out quickly. You'll feel well. You'll have all the energy you need. Put in only the best. Fiber helps keep your intestines healthy. Fiber is a material in plant cells that help them hold their shape. Fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, such as cereals and breads, are full of fiber. Your body doesn't absorb fiber. Instead, it uses its fiber to push material through the intestines quickly. Water is also important for keeping things moving in your intestines. It can help you avoid hard feces, which lead to constipation. Water also helps your body absorb vitamins and minerals. Too much fat in your food can slow down your digestion. Here's an example of how much time it takes to digest these different foods. I'm noticing that some foods take only 20 to 30 minutes to digest, while other foods are taking 3 or more hours. Keep on track. Exercise is important for keeping your digestive tract on track. Moving your body helps food move through your intestines. Don't do vigorous exercise right after you eat, though. Wait half of an hour after a snack or up to 3 hours after a heavy meal. If you look after your digestive tract, it will look after you. Put healthy, full food in, and your body will convert it into healthy, full body and plenty of energy. Vigorous exercise after a meal can cause muscle weakness. However, gentle walking can help digestion. That's interesting that a little walk can help you after you eat. Now that's the end of this chapter, and there's also really interesting resources that the author included, other books to read, other websites to see, or places you can visit to learn more about the digestive system. And of course, all the new important words that we learned are here in the index. Those were the bolded words that we found in the story. Another really interesting thing in an informational text is something called an index. This index has different words. They might not be bolded, but words that you found in the text that you might want to go back and look for. Let's say you have a question about bacteria. You could go to the page and look for the pages that have bacteria on it. The author is including detail that you can find the word bacteria on pages 10 and 11, 24, 29, and 31. So if you had another question about something else that you see on this page, you could go to the pages that you see here with that specific word. It's really helpful for good readers who ask lots of questions. And lastly, we have our page about the author. Wow, there's a lot of things that I learned in this book. I know that you're going to have a lot of new facts to record from those long pages, and I'm sure you have a lot of questions. So remember to record your questions and your facts, and I can't wait to talk about it with you.